Hello and welcome to Ticket to Ride on our journey down the Rhine. We are 40 kilometres south of Cologne. This view along the river is towards Bad Honnef on the right bank and Remagen Oberwinter on the left. In the background you can just make out Schloss Drachenburg that stands guard over the royal resort of Königswinter. While the land on either side of the Rhine is not uniformly high here, the river has narrowed at this point to under 300 metres. Still an uncomplicated run for the shipping that will be our constant companion as we head steadily south. This is the postcard view of Linz. The road around the fountain is a way of distributing traffic from the nearby ferry. Behind, a DB cargo wagon load passes southbound. A pity about the graffiti on the otherwise very clean Transwagen sliding wall vans. Another TRAXX, this time with an intermodal. The train includes a lot of tanktainers with specialist chemical modules from Hoyer, who are probably leaders in this tricky field. If we have our timings correct, the train is from Belgium via Aachen. Southward a few miles to the village of Leubsdorf. Here you can see Remagen in the background left and Linz am Rhein background right. Heading south on the right bank railway is a double-headed DB cargo oil train. This is Luttersdorf, almost opposite Andernach. The station is at the southern edge of the small town. Heading south towards the station is a DB cargo wagon load, a very mixed one at that. At the end of the train are some auto carriers, occupied by a mix of VWs, including the Passat model that's assembled in Emden in the north. From here you can just see the left bank, usually hidden by the A9 motorway that runs above it. Our next port of call is one of the larger towns on the left bank, Andernach, population 30,000. The German motorway network avoids following the Rhine except here, where a short section of the B9 has been upgraded to motorway standards as far as Brohl Lützing, a distance of 6 kilometres. At Andernach it turns west, inland, and we have our railway back. On the opposite bank and just to the north is Luttersdorf. You can see the station. The DB cargo tank train is about to pass through it. This is a B Logistics TRAXX doing what it's best known for, hauling strings of chemical tank wagons. The train started at Antwerp, but reversed at Aachen, which adds about 40 to 60 minutes to the journey. Behind the intermodal is the Koblenz suburb of Urbach. There's no station there, which is a little surprising, as its population is larger than many Rhineside towns that do have stations. Thank you for travelling with Ticket to Ride along the Rhine from Remagen to Koblenz. We hope you've enjoyed the journey. The series continues as we head for wine country, the romantic Rhine, Boppard, St. Goar and Gorhausen, the perils of the Lorelei, Oberwesel, the castle at Kau, Loch, all the way to Bingen. Do ride with us. Until then, it's bye for now.